exciting stuff. So I'll give it the old introduction, or just wait a second, do you think?
Just wait a few.
Yeah. We can all just fill in for time now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the exciting loading screen of F1 2018. I suppose while I'm here I should do the stuff on the stream. Share the link around, don't you, as well? It's all coming flooding back now.
Hello, Cablo. Oh yeah, I'm already rated up with Spectator.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to ready up too. Alright, not bad. 19 drivers for the first race of the season.
Ah, good stuff. Everyone's very keen, aren't they? We had a good turnout yesterday as well. Save that.
Yeah. Alright, everybody strap in. We're flying to Bahrain now.
We are. What do we think the weather's going to be? Nice and sunny again, or has it got a bit of unexpected rain?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a monsoon out there, and they're still gonna be on dry tires because the track will never get wet. It's too hot there. The rain will be evaporating as it hits the ground.
They really changed his YouTube video editor really badly, didn't they? Live control, that's what I wanted. I've got the YouTube sort of live event settings on my laptop at the same time, and they messed around with it so much it's impossible to find anything.
Well, I don't even play with any of that. I just throw the video up and pause it, so I can have the chat while I...
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. There's the chat. Yeah, I don't want to watch it and stream it. That's just taking up bandwidth for no good reason.
Yeah. Oh, to the surprise of many, it looks like a dry qualifying session.
It does, doesn't it? Look at that. What are the odds, eh?
Man.
Yeah, where's my...
Guess I lost that $10 bet that it was going to rain in one of the races this week.
Oh, my telemetry is not working, so let's just try and get that on. But while we're here, we'll just introduce everyone to the F2 stream, I guess. So this is PSGL's not quite Premier Division, isn't it? But I think we'll see much better racing, or much better action anyway.
For
lots
sure.
Lots of crashes, lots of carbon fibre flying everywhere.
Hey, Robin's racing.
Yeah. That's my
He will be the first one onto the track.
My American co-host there.
Yes.
Yeah, we do introductions,
Everybody calls me the American.
Everyone knows Matt is the voice of PSGL these days. You can't turn on a stream without Matt being there.
True. But, you know, to be fair, Aaron is the voice of PSGL since he is F1.
That's true. So who's out on what? Let's just have a look around and check the tyres on. Nope. You can tell I've not done this in a while. Fitted best, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, a fair few people coming out on the super softs. There's a good mix. There's those on the mediums that are going to do a few practice runs and then come out later on the softs, and those on the super softs who are either getting the feel for the track or just going to go for it and see where they come out.
I was gonna say, they might be out there just to slow up at the end, just to like waste time. But there's too many of them on supers to be doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally start on supers.
No. Although, Lordy almost made it work yesterday.
Yeah, that's why that's not working. Right.
Alright, Ugi has started the first lap of qualifying.
Yeah, do you want to take us through down into turn 1 there, Matt? Just while I mess around with this, get my settings all done?
Sure. Gets through turn 2 as he comes up to turn 3 down the straight. Heading to the right-handed turn 4. Drops down to 3rd gear. Gets through the corner nicely. Coming through the little snaky section. I don't know any corner names. Probably can't pronounce them if I did.
Yeah, I'm not sure this one has any corner names. I think they're all just turns 1 to X or whatever it is.
I call this corner the nightmare corner, the double left-hander. Comes up to the DRS and opens it up. Down the long straight, which looks like it used to be an old starting line.
Oh, it might be the back straight. Yeah, I think some races do start from back there.
The long uphill right-hander, downhill to this right-hander as he heads down the straight into the final corner.
A lot of curb there. Good to see.
Gets through the final corner nicely. Gonna hit the DRS as he takes it to the line for a 1:26.686.
That's a pretty useful time from some of the stuff that we were doing. I think we were in on there. Josh goes even faster.
26.3.
Are they going to be trying to push into the 25, do we think?
Possibly. Oh, Gamer Paco, 26.2. Be good to watch him this season. I've never heard of him, so be good to see what he's about.
That's kind of working. Let's have a look.
Jacotech's 27.2 on the mediums, not that far off the supers, and it's 2 compounds lower, so that's not bad for Jacotech's.
Yeah, right, I'm still watching Ugi. Let's try and find something that's actually doing a lap now. So FIFA looks like he's just starting a lap. Be interested to see how he does. It's part of the world, this, isn't it, we think?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say he's F1 pace.
Right, well, we'll see how he does on these mediums. So 27.2 is where he's aiming, isn't it? Try and get anything faster than that. You want to be the fastest of your compounder tyres, don't you? And that'll give us a good idea where he's sat. Aha, excellent. I've actually got my numbers up now so I can see how people are doing. So where's he? 10. So 28.1, so he's about on the pace of the mediums so far through the first sector. This makes it much easier now.
He's got a car in front of him, but it doesn't look like it should hinder him.
Let's go on board, see how he does up the hill. This comes towards
I hate
the
this
end.
corner right here.
Sectors around here, isn't it? 37. Oh, that's a very useful looking middle sector by the look of it, but let's see how he does. A little short shift coming out the back corner there. That one's the one you really don't want to mess up. I think I messed that up at the start of my qual lap, which is never good. Puts himself right in the middle of the pack of mediums, so.
And you got Ali in 6th, the only one on softs.
Yeah.
The fastest of the softs, the only one on softs, whatever you want to look at it.
Let's get some heat in then. Yeah, that's everyone's just having a little break now. I think everyone's had their fast lap, haven't they? We've got a few cars that are invalidated going around now. Oh, hello, who's that? QPR. Lewis is on a good lap. Where's he? So he was up through the second sector. He's on the super softs. So down across the line, where's Lewis going to put it? Is Lewis? I'm never quite sure. Just call him QPR.
Yeah. That was actually his outlap.
That was
oh, FIFA's retired.
That's weird. So it went odd on my numbers.
Yeah, because when he came across the line, it said he had a 4-minute, 21-second lap.
Yeah. How strange.
But FIFA might just be retiring to start on fresh tires. Mm. I don't know if he actually crashed or anything.
We'll look at Poe then. He's coming around the... I think, is he on a lap? Let's get the telemetry data up. No, lap data, that's the one. Yeah, he looks like he's on a lap. And Lewis again tells me that Lewis is going quick QPR, so we'll see how he does. Hopefully this actually is his fast lap and not his out lap this time.
No, yeah, he's on a legit lap here.
See where Poe goes. Didn't I? It's just about FIFA. This is the man who's making a drive to try and take that provisional pole with nearly 9.5 minutes left in the session.
Here comes QPR into the pits.
So that's him just getting a feel for the track. He's obviously going to go on softs in a bit.
Yep.
But just showing he's got a bit of pace there to us in the booth.
Yeah, QPR is about the strategy more than... Yeah. I mean, he has pace, but he'd rather focus on a good strategy than, like, burning out his tires on a good pace.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I think the strategy is the... try and one-stop off the softs, isn't it? Let's see. Is anyone else out there at all? King Mick
Lewis with a big moment there coming through turn 2, but he saved it.
Let's see what Nick Pine's up to. He's returning man. Raced a few times with him in F3 when I first started out. He's a good racer. An F1 race winner. Let's see where he puts it. He starts
and a good person all around.
But yeah, it's a good guy. Good guy. I'm trying to work out. It says he's on super softs on the screen, but the picture's telling me mediums. So we'll see what he comes across the line on.
Yeah, I got mediums on the bar and on the car.
Oh right, so. Whoa, that's not good.
Oh, oh. It's okay, Nick.
So
starting last is not a bad idea in F2. He might be 5th after the first corner.
And in the middle of all that, Josh
26 flat.
Unlucky that for Nick. Just lit up the rear end there.
I think Nick watched the F6 stream. He saw I start last, and I usually have mild success. So, you know.
It's the way to go. Yeah.
Here comes Cherry to the line on his mediums.
Yeah. Oh, this says he's validated this one, so let's see if he actually has. Yeah, yep. Looks like he has. Who's doing anything? KLC looks like he's coming across the line. Don't know what he's up to. Up into 11.
27.6. 1,000th behind Alice.
Lewis comes in the pits.
Wow. 10th to 12th are separated by 1,000th each.
So Oogie, is he on a lap? It looks like he's going very easily, yeah. Oh, I think here's a man we need to watch. Is flying from his teammate coming out the pit, so I think he'll appreciate us giving him a good watch on the stream. What do you think?
Oh, for sure. And remember, if he invalidates the lap, we have to take a drink.
We certainly do. That's all penalties are drink worthy.
Last man standing in the cons booth wins.
I fancy your chances. You don't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink.
You can't really after what was it? Le Mans, wasn't it? I mean, you'd have struggled to keep up with all the drinking that you needed to do for almost penalties there.
Oh my god, yeah. Actually, that day for GT Sport Race, there were a lot of penalties there, and they were huge penalties too. It wasn't just like 1 second; they were like 12 seconds at a time.
Let's go on board with the man.
And Cablo in the chat cheering him on.
Yeah. He's a popular man. He is a popular racer. Former F2 champion. F3 champion rather.
Yep.
Bottled F4 championship, but I'm sure he won't want to be reminded of that. But let's just see how he does this one now. This it goes very deep into turn 1, so it's not the best start. But he's going for the, well, is he on the softs or is that just...
Yeah, he's on soft.
Yeah, his best lap was on the super softs, but that's fine. Where is he? 60th? What's he done? 28.1, so he's half a second off the pole sitter at the minute through the first sector. If I bothered to print out where all the turn numbers were. Let's see what it is. Nice, gets it in nicely there. That's always a difficult corner. Just tempts you to go too fast into it.
Yeah, you barely go wide there in the race. That's a straight penalty sometimes, not even a warning.
Yeah, gets the power down nicely up the hill. Full throttle around this right-hander. Just about. A little short shift. Whoa, that's a bit wide. Gets away with it. And this actually could be a fairly healthy lap by the look of it. Let's see where he ends up.
It's a very tidy lap.
8 tenths down
up
to
to
the second
DRS.
sector, so this could be up into 7th. Great lap.
7th place, 27.2.
Life
Second
in the old
fastest
dog yet.
of... Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, second fastest of the soft runners.
Second fastest soft so far, yeah. I think we're going to see a bit of a raft of soft runners coming out right at the end. Jake is on. He's on one now. I think he's. Yeah, Danny's also out there, and Ollie's also out. Let's watch Ollie because he's going fast. On the super softs. He's slightly up on Josh's time through the first 2 sectors. Let's go back to the TV view. Oh,
I thought he saved
well.
it.
We
Oh,
are
no.
doing well tonight.
2 for 2. I thought he saved it. I guess not.
Alright, let's
He
go
may
watch
have
Jay.
overcorrected on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jay's putting in a very good first sector, considering he's on the softs. He's only 500ths off the pole time. So. Oh, but he's must have backed out or made a mistake because he's 4 seconds down now, so he's eased off.
Yeah.
So maybe looking for another run. So you just have to watch out it doesn't catch too much traffic. I don't think there's too much ahead of him.
Danny's coming up to sector 3 now.
Scramble over Jay.
Whoa.
Time.
Danny backs out. He lost the back end and saved it. That's the end of that lap.
So Cherry 2 Park not set a lap yet, but he's presumably going to be going out and going for it. Yes, he's out there. So it's going to be an absolute flurry of cars right at the end, so it's going to be difficult to keep up with them, but we'll see how we do. Yeah, sorry Nick, he's put commentator's curse in the chat. There's Jay through 30 seconds, nearly 4 tenths off the pole, but that's not bad, seeing he's on the softs. He's going to try and, if he can get it, he'll try and push himself maybe above Ollie. Oh, there he goes up into 3rd. Great lap.
Very nice lap from Jake.
So I think of those that are out there now, it's going to be Oogie's the first one to go for it, is he? Oh, there are a few out there. Alright, we've got Lewis has spun. I missed the spin, but I've gone to him and he's pointing backwards.
Was it around turn 3? That's where he lost the back end last time I was on board with him.
He's in the last sector.
Oh yeah, I just saw him. I was on board Cherry and Cherry just passed him.
So KLC's gone, he goes up to 6th.
Here comes Cherry to the line.
Yeah, looking at Josh is out there looking fast. Is that super guy, is he? Oh no, it was Cherry that was going on there. Oh, Lewis is on a quick lap as well. QPR Beasts. Where's he on track? He's behind Josh. So let's see, Josh and Paco, let's go just watch this battle for pole then.
Oh, Fletcher left the session.
As Josh is going to try and extend that lead. He's not had a good second sector, he's got a bit wide going into the third sector there, so he might struggle to beat his time. Meanwhile, Paco's going quick. Let's see what Josh does though. And he doesn't improve.
Just missed.
Oh, want to watch QPR Beasts. Let's see what he's up to. He's going fast. He's going very fast. Well, 4th place.
4th. Fastest out of the sauce.
Let's see what Paco can do. He was up in the second sector, so this may well take him into pole. And it does. Into the 25.
25-7.
That's
holy
a lot.
Jesus.
Who else is out there?
Paco's not playing around.
No. So King Mick's also out there, but he looks like he's backed off.
Yeah, he's backed off. Sure, he's backed off.
These guys coming through have invalidated.
Alright, that's it. Everybody else is slow. I'm gonna screenshot this because Fletcher left. In case you don't come back, we are gonna have to restart.
Oh, it was an enjoyable session. Couple of crashes. Sorry to those that crashed and got caught on camera. That's just the way it goes on stream. This is what happens when you every time with me, isn't it, Matt?
Yes, every time I put Simo on camera in GT Sport, around he goes. I think he's just like showing off for the camera. I could do donuts.
Yeah, look. Check out my car control. But no, it's not gone well. Right, so that's you. So the people to look for then, you got Lewis and Jake Tex on the sauce. They're going to be the ones to really look for in the race. But pole position then for the first one of the season. Gamer Paco, BSR Josh, Hugi Azim. Be very popular that with Iran. He loves to criticise the man, but he'll always cheer him on when he's doing well as well. So. The joys of friendship. QPR Beast, Jakey Tex, King Mick, KLC, Cherry Tupai, Ollie, and then Flying Frome rounds out your top 10. So, yes, indeed. I'm not going to say it, Fish. I'm not going to say it because I think there's only one man who deserves to say it in that style.
See, I was going to do it, but I thought better not.
Yeah. in the same way as we can't describe how long Mr. Grumpy has been driving in PSGL, we just can't do the word justice, I don't think. Apparently Fletcher lost PSN, so...
Yeah, you there, From? Fletcher disconnected and it's not back yet. I think we should restart. Now, one of his mates that's in a party with him says he lost connection to PSN. Yeah. Nah, I screenshot the grid, so.
Alright, so we are having a restart. No, I guess that's Fletcher in the chat. Says PSN's dead. But his internet must still be working. It's not back yet, but
he said it's still not on yet.
Yeah, you got a bit of time there, Fletcher. So get PS4 restarted and.
Yeah. I'll send from the screenshot of quality.
Yeah. Bit of a benefit to those that qualified on the softs, because that means they got a little less tyre wear than they would otherwise had. Not sure it helps the supers too much. It's not a great race tyre either way, is it? But we've got a few more laps out of them.
Yeah. Makes it easier for them to get to that lap 9, lap 10 mark that they want to pit for the mediums.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, Fletcher's got really bad luck when it comes to league racing, because he wanted to stream last week for the practice race, and we didn't do a practice race. There's another league I do comms for, he's in, and they skipped the practice race too. So he finally gets to be on stream, and he disconnects from the race.
Well, if he gets back in, we'll give him some time. Hopefully. I don't want to curse that one. I don't want to be out at the first corner. That would be awful now, wouldn't it? I've said that. Don't do
Gamer
it. Gamer
Paco was the only car that made it back to the line, I think.
Yeah. He did disconnect, so I know he's going for the other one, but I'm just sitting here watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay and look at this until From sends the invites. I think the rule is we do one restart, and if people lag out again, then that's it.
Yeah.
The race goes on. Happened to my teammate in Brazil last season, and I passed his AA car, and I made a comment like, yeah, I'm the #1 driver, and as I go on to the next corner, the computer card does a cutback or a switchback on me and passes me again. Like, oh, I guess I'm not #1 driver. How's everybody getting disqualified for parked in a dangerous position?
I like it. You're parked in your grid slot, that's dangerous. You can't park there, son. No. You must not park there.
It's like, we are not starting this race.
There's one car left, Lewis, and he's also parked in a dangerous location, so I think we're going to see...
The only car that's disqualified is Fletcher, because he's not here. Lobby broke.
Well, while we're doing that, I was going to get a top up of my drink. Back here 1 second.
Yeah, sounds good. And I'll use the bathroom.
Let's just see if we've got these invites coming through yet. Nothing yet. But let's just head out to the main menu. Enjoy the views of F1 2018. We back, Matt?
Yeah, I'm back. Just got back.
Just waiting for these invites, but we can enjoy the look of the menu, because it's a beautiful menu, isn't it? We can really take everyone through it. Oh, it says Danny says there's an annoying buzzing noise coming from someone's mic. I can't hear anything. Can you, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear it from your mic.
Oh, just try this. Any better?
It's still there. It sounds like it's picking up like background noise or something, like interference kind of.
Yeah. Let's just move that around. Oh, maybe it was because it was plugged in. I had it charging as well.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Good. Still waiting for these invites.
Oh, there you are. I just got one.
Oh, have you got one? Yeah, someone's saying it's probably the electrical interference, so we've unplugged it now. Hopefully the
Yeah,
whatever it is, controller's all
your voice is
charged.
actually more clear now too.
Oh, well, that's...
All right. What car am I in? Oh, yeah, straight spectate. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, shoot, I mean.
sugar. PG-13 stream this.
Yeah, no.
Possibly. We'll see how the race goes.
There you go. I'll send you back a bunch of
Yeah.
things. I still have you listed in my F4 like short listing. There we go. Spectate.
There we go. And I was so kind to From as well. We gave him a full lap on quali. That's how I get. That's the thanks I get. No invite.
Yeah, no, From didn't invite me either. I got mine from Danny. Well, you know why From's doing the grid editor and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Make sure you add rain to the race, From.
Yeah, a sneaky little session at the end.
A little 15 lap session of rain.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh no, he's got weather on clear. Honestly, what are the chances?
Ah, sometimes you just gotta take that chance. I mean, yeah, yeah. Yes, you did forget to invite us. Danny invited me. I know. See, I didn't mute you until the race started, just in case that happened. Oh, Fletcher's back in, so that's good.
Yeah. I was going to say, because I've got From muted, this is the weirdest one-sided conversation I've ever heard. So.
Sorry.
It's alright. It took me a while to work out what was going on.
Alright, well, I'm gonna mute From now. Now that everybody's in the lobby, you just gotta edit the grid. Good luck. And good luck to everybody else in F2. Alright, From's
Yeah.
muted. He kept sending me messages, mute me, mute me. I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, something's gonna happen, and sure enough, it did.
Yeah. Right, we're about ready to go again. Oh. Nah. It just told me my voice would be restricted to nearby players, but that's fine because I'm in a party anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why that pops up when you're in a party, because it shouldn't register you as voice chat anyway.
Yeah, just cause Codemasters, I guess. I mean, I love the game. It's great, guys. You're amazing. Sorry. Keep fighting the fight.
Yeah,
How was that?
yeah. It took me what, 4 weeks to get my stream unblocked from Abu Dhabi. And then it got blocked 5 minutes later for something else and then got unblocked again.
Yeah. Yeah, they've really not sorted that one out, have they? So we'll go for 18th to 1st. Go for a Jack Tyler.
18th to 1st.
Yeah,
Sounds like Cliffy from F1 when he was in a different league. He did it at Monaco.
Yeah, didn't Lewis do it in F1 as well the other season? It was a wet race at Silverstone.
Yes.
Or it was a dry to wet race, wasn't it? And he managed to stretch his harder tyres out on the first stint, so he didn't have to pit.
Actually, in F7 this week, Morris got 18th to 1st to win. His first ever win.
So basically, being on pole is useless. I don't know why no one tries to take it.
Gaming Central in the chat, which if I remember right, is Lewis, like AZR Lewis.
Yeah.
He said, "Let's see who doesn't remember to load a setup."
Yeah.
All right, so formation lap again,
Yeah.
and we will check the tires to make sure everybody.
Good thinking. That's the wrong button. Detail.
Yep. They're all on the tires they should be. Yep. So Danny and Pine elect outside the top 10 to go mediums, and everybody else outside the top 10 is going softs.
Yeah, a couple of mediums, maybe. I'm not sure which one you're hoping for a safety car, but plus they feel like they can stretch it a really long way. But
yeah.
There we go. So, this looks like a fairly pacey formation lap.
Yeah, I know you're used to those F4 formation laps where Hulk slows down the whole field.
Yeah, not used to not being disqualified from a formation lap. He does know it's a formation lap. He's not just racing here, is he?
Actually, I think he's racing.
It looks like he's going very quick.
Yeah, he's 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, he got a.
Somebody's gonna have cold tires. Oh, he's weaving now. He knows. His tires are gonna cool down while he sits there and waits for everybody. But
yeah.
well, you know, in the desert, you don't want the tires to heat up that bad anyway.
You certainly don't. But obviously, he thought he needs to get the wear that he would have had from his qualifying lap. So yeah, he's lined up, and now the second place just about lines up behind him. And the grid's coming in now, so. I'm going to try and furiously type everyone's name down.
Alright, well, since you're the lead guy, I'll let you do 1st through 10th, and I'll look at the back half on the start.
Sounds good. And Flying From's going to try and avoid all of that lot.
Here we go.
Right. So, as we're about to get started, 4 lights and 5 lights, and the F2 season 22 is go! Looks like some nice starts. Everyone's got off the line fairly evenly, to be honest. There's not really anyone's gone flying. Let's see. Josh's going to look at there's a Renault looking very interested further down. That's King Nick. Let's just go through the field. Everyone's got through at the front there quite well.
Yeah,
good
oh,
driving.
there goes. Poe's around. There goes another front wing for Poe.
I pressed the I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Sorry, guys. Poe's off at the back there. Let's go up to the front as we got Paco and I've forgotten the other guys. Josh. I had a screen just blocking it off. We're going side by side. Really going away. Josh goes up the inside, but Paco holds it around the outside. That's a great battle between the two of these two, keeping it clean so far. Lewis QPR Beast in third behind. They'll be loving this because they'll be ruining their softs straight away. Super softs rather. So we've got behind them, we've got Jake Tech, Sugi, Azim, KLC, Fro. That's everyone's doing okay so far. They're just Poe that had the incident.
Oh, and update from the back, Pine has absolutely 0 wings, so look from the pit this lap.
Oh, is he? He's got into the back of someone.
Yeah.
He's not had a good return to racing then as Nick, unfortunately.
Poe did a half spin and he ran into him.
Ah.
Ain't nothing anyone could do there, just racing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alice
is off.
3, Alice. Yeah, so he is off. Pine goes very wide.
I think
Let's
he's
go back up to
done.
the front because
he's retired.
He is. So here we go down
I'd
the front
say
straight.
nice debut, but he used to be an F2.
This could get interesting. Josh and Paco going side by side again into turn 1. The cameras decided to watch the floor, and Paco's just held on. Josh, bit of come together a bit. Josh has gone wide. Looks like QPR Beast is going to be trying to take the lead here. Let's just go on board now. And he does. He gets through into the lead. Great driving there. Takes advantage of those two, but he's gone wide. Paco tries to get him back, but no, he's going to just hold on to that now. So that worked out beautifully for Lewis then. So he's in the lead and he's on the softs. So I think he's probably going to struggle to pull away straight away. The supers will have a bit of life in them.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of traffic back there.
Although he does have time though, because DRS doesn't work for another lap and a half. Yeah.
There's the Mercedes of Cherry 2 Pie in the background, just getting a little squirmy out the corner. Let's just have a look further down the field then. And Bob the flying from. Let's just see what he can do.
And Fletcher passes Lewis for 14th. Lewis coming back strong on the outside.
Oh yeah, there we go. FIFA and Danny going side by side into the last corner as well. Let's go back up to the front then, just make sure no one's doing anything. Oh. Jake Tex was looking
Lewis
interested
into the
in
pits.
Josh. But not this time. Anyone else feeling it? There's that Ferrari. FIFA goes very deep. Daddy and FIFA are going to be battling this out for a while, it looks like. And back up to the front, Jakey Tex is having a look at Josh, and he's got by him this time.
Oh, Poe and Danny with slight contact, but nothing major out of it.
Yeah, back here, these guys are further up, aren't they? Let's go back up to Jakey Tex and Josh. Oh, and Josh gets very close under braking to Jay. The Jay does get DRS off of Paco, so that's going to help him. And it looks like, I would imagine then, we're going to say it's going to be one between one of Lewis and Jakey Tex for this one. Unless something untoward happens, they're in the strongest position. They've got a bit of traffic between them and the rest of the soft runners. And they're well in the mix with the super softs, so. But let's see how it develops. We are still early on in this race, aren't we? We don't want to call it too soon. This looks like the battle that we're going to be looking at.
Yeah. Plus, can't count out the guys starting on the mediums because they'll have the fastest, freshest tires at the end. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Cherry 2 Pies got behind Frome.
Danny way wide in the final corner.
Pulls out the
Fletcher
slipstream
trying to pass him.
Going to go try to go around the outside into turn 1. And I think he's made it. Yes, Cherry gets past Flying Frome. Oh, there's the first Frome award, but it's FIFA picks up the first penalty. Back up there. Oh, Jay's got past that and all that. I've missed that Jay's got past Paco as well, so those super softs not lasting as long as they'd have liked.
Either that or they're trying to nurse him to make him go to lap 9.
Yeah. Let's see what Ollie's. Oops, wrong way. See what he's doing, because Ollie's the first soft runner behind this now gaggle of super softs. Let's just see what he's like under when you try and put the power, because that's where you'd expect to see it if the rear tyre is overheating at this track, and the softs will just let you fly out the corner better. Well, let's see how it does. Yeah, not looking too bad so far. So he's going to have Cherry bearing down on him. This is the big one though, into the back straight. Looks like Josh is just struggling for a bit of grip. Oogie.
And FIFA just runs into the back of front and breaks his wing.
Oh no. We've got a bit of a... Oh, we've got a lot of train of DRSs going on here, but is anyone going to go for the move? I think you're a bit too far back there, Ollie, if I'm honest. Yes, he thinks that as well. Oogie's having a quick look at Josh. Bit of contact, I think, but nothing too bad. And they all get round again cleanly. Oh yeah, there's FIFA and Frome. Oh, FIFA is struggling, isn't he?
Yeah, he's missing 2 plates on the right side.
And the Super Guy is going to have a look at him as well. Bit of contact, pushing him around, but... What was it you said? Rubbins Racing?
Rubbins Racing. That's only when you're in a stock car, though.
That's back up to Ollie. As Cherry 2 Pies caught up the back of this now as well, so... They are forming a bit of a bottleneck, these super soft runners now. J and QPR are moving away a bit. Let's see what's going on in the comment section. Oh, Fish, man of no faith. Says surprisingly clean.
This is F2 we're talking about.
Yeah, give it time. These guys are heating up, I'm sure. Let's go on board with Cherry then, see if he's got a good view of Ollie, Oogie and Josh going down this main straight again. And they're all moving over to the side, get the slipstream from each other.
That's funny.
Oh, Ollie's going for it. Ollie's going for it.
And Ollie, double overtake. Nice move, Ollie. And Uzi, wow, Oogie will get a spot too.
Oh, Cherry's going to try and go past Josh, but he might run out of space. He's got Oogie right in front of him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he gets it.
What
wow.
a move from Cherry. And he slows it down in time. So Cherry with a double overtake as well. Great racing.
Oh, that was lovely. I think anyone that's watching the F1 stream, I'm sure, is missing out on an absolute classic here.
I'm sure they'll watch yours back after. A lot of people watch all 7 races. So.
They do. Let's just go on with Fletcher then. He's still in the race, and we nearly missed him a bit. He's just looks like it's settling down a bit more at the front there.
He didn't even use the DRS at that time there. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cars in a train there?
It's a big train. Everyone's looking very even around here, aren't they? So it's going to be...
That train's 5th to 13th right there. That's 9 cars.
It's going to be whose car works best on the mediums, I guess. They do take a while to warm up if you can get some pace in them early. Because the undercut, when you come out on the mediums, Poe's having a quick look at Super Guy, but not really seriously. When you come out on the mediums, you do struggle for pace, so you don't want to be going against guys that have worn them up too much. But that's the balance. King Mick looks like he's struggling, as Ollie's going to... Ooh, gets a bit of back end slide, but he gets past him. Yeah. So Ollie's up now into 4th. Cherry's also having a look at... Yeah, I think he's pretty much sliding by there. No point fighting. So mixed tyres look like they've about gone. And we are at lap 7, so that's not unexpected. So next to catch up to these super soft runners is Flying Frog. So let's just see what he can show us. He may get to buy this time. It may be that everyone dives into the pits in front of him anyway. So.
It's going to be hilarious watching all 9 cars go in at the same time.
There's none of the same team, are there? Unless it's... Oh, the Renaults are the same team, so we might get a bit double stat there. So Frome's going to... Oh, he Frome... Wiley, old fox there, just backs off. doesn't want to try and go into the last corner. He's going to try and do it down the main straight. And in fact, Josh
or he'll do it while he pits.
Gone into the pits, and he's got FIFA. So that little ease off that Frome did into the last corner has let FIFA get right alongside him, and he's going to try and go around the outside of Frome into the first corner.
I'm going to switch back.
Nope. Beautifully done, well blocked off. Now he's giving a little push up the hill.
Yep. That's what they call a NASCAR co-opetition.
Yeah. Oh, Frome's getting nudged off, and he's going to have a bit of pressure from Super Guy now. Oh, KLC's gone. Oh no, it's all going wrong for Frome.
We got Fletcher on his outside now.
Yeah.
I think Super Guy was a little ambitious with that move he made there.
Yeah,
I don't think he needed to dive at that moment.
Well, this midfield battle is just a bit crazy. Fletcher's going for it now. I wonder if Frome's just struggling with a bit of ERS. I've not got the telemetry on, but let's have a look. 40 odd, he's still got a fair bit. He just can't get back on the racing line, can he? Because he's going to lose out to Tom now as well, I think.
Yeah, Tom might get both these guys. He's got to run.
Yep.
No, he backed off.
Let's go back on board with him, because we're going to be doing down the main straight. Cherry 2 Pies catching up to Ollie by the look of it. But he's not passed him yet. Frome, Fletcher, Tom
backs off.
Yeah, he took that easy, didn't he? Let's go up front because Cherry's having a look at Ollie. Not this time. Paco is still doing a good job to be out there, still in third place.
He's not losing that much time either.
No, his last lap's 31.4, 31.2 for the other guys, so yeah. He's nursing those well. So where's Frome? He's going.
Question is, does he pit this time?
So Cherry's, yeah, he's almost pushing Ollie along now. But can he get the power down where it matters? I thought he's going to cover him up into the last corner. And he's not really. He seems to struggle to get it in. He might get it on the DRS. But Ollie got a good exit out of that last corner, so unless Cherry can really close in, I don't think he can this time.
Oh Frome's going to get double stacked.
He's just got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits as well.
Yep. Oh, Frome's race is over.
Yeah, there it is. That's unfortunate.
It's nobody's fault there, because obviously they're not in a party together to communicate that, so. I think next week we'll have to bring Oogie into the party so they can communicate.
But you know that Paco did stay out another lap. Who else is looking at it? So FIFA's looking very interested on Super Guy there. Let's see, where did everyone position change? Oh, FIFA! Wow, he got a good exit out there, and he's going to move up into 6th for now, I think. Super Guys, they're fighting back. They're going side by side up the hill. Still there, but no, I think he's got him this time. So he's gained 9 places so far. So was Fletcher. So they're both going on well at the start of this race. Speaking of, you've got Tom.
FIFA's in.
Tom's going to look at Fletcher. No, Fletcher pulls into the pits. And Paco has also pitted. So he comes in for his mediums. Oh, he gets held, does he? No. That's just a graphic glitch, I think.
Yeah, probably. So on my screen, he was held and his car just disappeared. So
yeah. So we'll see if we can get any decent pace out of those mediums early on. And then I think these top two might be needing to cover themselves off. They are getting to the point where you can pit.
But... What's the optimal strategy for softs? Pitting like what, 13, 14?
Yeah, I think it's around 12, 13, yeah.
Alright. I always start in the mediums here, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, I think I did a lap too many yesterday, but it didn't really matter. I mean, they didn't feel like they went off that much, to be honest. So it's really just finding that window's come out, get a bit of clean air and get your mediums warmed up.
Yeah.
Let's see, Cherry and Ollie looks like a decent battle.
See, on the last game...
Sorry.
What was that?
So Frome seems to be fighting with FIFA again.
You know, sometimes you get races and cars just seem to stick together.
Yeah.
You got Fletcher and KLC battling right in front of them, too.
Yeah.
But, I was about to say it. Last game, I was able to go to lap 21 on the mediums and take Supras to the end, but with the tire temperatures and all that this game, you gotta be more careful.
Yeah. Right, so at the minute, Paco is 30 seconds behind the leaders. We'll just keep an eye on that in a bit.
$36, $12. Yeah.
You can stick it on the gap if you change it to leader rather than interval.
Oh yeah. There it is. Yeah.
So that's the gap to watch for.
Yep, because he is... Well... Yeah, he is the... What do you call it? Net leader. There you go. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, he's...
Whoa!
What's the one I put?
That was interesting. FIFA just dive bombed Fletcher in that double left-hander. Sent Fletcher way wide.
Oh, that's a big train. I've just noticed. You got KLC, FIFA, Frome, Fletcher, and Poe all occupying the same stretch of track. So we'll watch that one for a bit. Keep an eye on anything else is happening up front. FIFA's going to look at KLC.
I'll watch it from Frome's, or not Frome, from Poe's point of view. Whoa.
1, 2, 3,
Who's
4,
the sauber?
5.
He almost hit the pit wall when he made that move.
That's KLC. Still defended it. Frome, FIFA again, long side by side. Paco is just taking a tenth or two out the leaders, so they're okay so far. But he is starting to close that gap, so they're going to have to watch out. They don't want to stay on those softs too much longer.
And they might all pit together since they're none of them are teammates.
So you got FIFA's got past KLC now.
And I don't think Mick can make it to the end on the tires he has, because that's 20 laps on the softs might be a bit much.
I will be surprised, yeah. Oh, so Fletcher's having a look at Frome as well.
Poor
And
Frome,
yes, there we
just
go.
getting bullied every way.
Just while we're on that, everyone has come into the pits now, so let's...
Oh yeah, they all pit together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Danny's the only one that hasn't pit yet. Start on the mediums.
Paco's coming down the main straight. QPR bases. Oh, he's fine. Jay comes out. Ollie's going to be under some pressure though, because he's on those cold mediums. In fact, he's just given King Mick a little nudge. This is where it could get interesting. Everyone's going for it. There's 4 cars, all looking very interested. That's the Mercedes of Cherry trying to get involved. And again, keeping it all nice and clean. So Wally's going to need to keep this up until he can get his tyres warm, but Paco is looking very interested on him. And again, he needs to make that move early. He can't let Ollie just get settled in just in front of him.
Ooh,
not there though.
Close.
That's not where you make the move.
Well, the best way to get those tires heated up quickly is get in a battle.
Yeah. Not there either. But looks like he'll have a good run. That's where you want to be. He's got to watch out for Cherry, he's behind as well. Oh, blocked
nice
off
defending from Ollie there.
Lovely that, yeah. They'll just go again, get that. Oh, Cherry gets a 3-second penalty. That could be costly.
That's questionable. He did exactly what the other two guys did. I was on board with him.
Yeah, I got mine there. It is harsh, that bit of track. Oh, let's have a quick look. Tom. Oh wow, that's a big gaggle of cars. So you got the Tom guy for the same bit. We just wing there from FIFA. We get a bit too close to Super Guy, unfortunately. Trying to fight for this last point. And he's just dropped off there.
And field this tight, every point matters.
It does. It's a competitive grid, isn't it? Which you can see, yeah, there's so many battles going on. Happily, they've been pretty much clean. You've seen the odd dive bomb at the back there, but there's Lewis for the fastest lap. Danny Pitts. Looks like Paco's just easing off this lap. Ooh, Cherry's looking interested.
Yeah, Cherry's having a really nice run after dropping down from F1 from last season.
Yeah. Just seen he's very close again. Just at the wrong part of the track. It's not easy to get past here. You pretty much have to be about a second quicker or so, don't you, on different compounds if you fancy it into there. So. This looks to be the battle then for the last podium place. Cherry's going to struggle a bit more because he has got that penalty. Just while I do that, speaking of penalties, let's just go and look at Flying Throne. The man famous for them is keeping it clean so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen his name pop up yet.
No, it's good.
Other
good
than speeding.
Yes, he did. He sped in the pit lane, didn't he? He had to get one in there.
Yeah. But he's not cutting corners today.
No.
Oh, I saw the name pop up. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of Fs that could be from.
Yeah. That would be the perfect commentator's curse. Nick Bryan gets a penalty. He's had a bit of a race to today. So these three, they're all settled in behind each other nicely now. There's another speeding in the pit lane penalty. It's an easy pit lane to do that in this one.
Yeah, it's right off the corner.
Yeah.
That one and Monza, I believe, are the two hardest to slow down in time for.
Yeah, Monza's tricky. Baku's
actually,
tricky.
Baku's,
yeah, to not destroy the car,
has the
isn't
kink
it?
in it. Yeah. Actually, Austria is pretty bad because you're coming so fast off that corner and you have to cut quickly to the side.
Yeah. Yeah, so these three at the front here, they're almost going through the motions, just getting to the point in the race where they actually feel like they want to battle. So just getting the mediums to where you need to get them to.
Yeah. QPR is pulling away a little bit. He's picked up a half a second on Jay in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I'll just go on with him for a bit, because we've not really seen our race leader so far. He's just been, well, apart from the first few laps where he got through, he's just sort of been out there doing his own thing. Ah, there you go,
And
King
Mick
Mick
is into the pits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably going to slap on another set of softs.
Yeah, from here,
And
that's soft distance, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
Danny,
fastest lap.
Yeah.
KLC speeding.
Oh, Kelsey's out. Why has he done that?
Well, he retired on the pit lane, so at
Oh,
least
he's
he's
in the pits. Oh,
not
okay.
going to affect anybody.
Oh,
Oh, he lost his wing, so he must have had it off.
It's Cherry getting past Paco as well. Must have made a mistake somewhere.
I'm sure he does have the 2-lap pressure mediums too. So.
He does, yeah. So we've got a few battles going on. You got this one for third. There's 7th, 8th, and 9th. So fairly close to each other. And 11th, 12th, and 13th. They're having a bit of a battle, a bit of a ding dong. So let's go and have a quick look at that one. Whoa, that's a big move from Danny. He's on the faster tyres. So that's Fletcher, Danny and Poe are having a go at each other. So I know you said Fletcher's not been on the channel too much, but we'll watch him get overtaken. Paging on those with a speeding penalty. He's had enough, he retires. And that's that battle done.
Fish just said in the chat, not many retirements. We just had 3 in the last 2 laps.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all just getting a bit bored now. Fish running at the back there.
Actually, we should get Fish in the boost to one of these races.
Yeah, he's a sort of mysterious fellow. He's almost there, like a senior seer or something that just watches over PSGL and interjects when necessary. Oh, yeah, yellow flags in Sector 1.
He's like the all-seeing being that no one sees.
Yeah.
I did get to play golf with him one day and talk to him for a bit, so... I didn't know Fish could talk.
Someone watches Vikings. I don't. No, I just... You gotta love the law, though, haven't you? You gotta pay attention to that sort of thing. I assume that's Vikings and not the Vikings, because no one would want to watch the Vikings.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch the Minnesota Vikings.
Top AJ, it's past Josh.
And Cherry's got to run on Ollie here. But it's not a passing corner, so he backs off.
What are the options on camera? We've got broadcast and TV pod. Well, that's no good, is it?
What was that?
I was just checking what the options were on the camera type.
Yeah, it's just broadcasting on board.
Yeah, it's basically just the R1 button.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got Josh and Tom as well. So Tom did just get past Josh down the back straight, but Josh isn't going to let it go easily, I don't think. Cherry, he's going to want to get past Ollie quickly and then try and get down the road. He's got that penalty. The favourites in F2, asks Fish. It's a good question. I think we'll probably just answer it in this race, aren't we? But FIFA looks like he's got pace. He's had a few incidents, hasn't he? He looks like he's quicker than his 14th place warrants.
I've seen Super Guy race before in other leagues. He's fast. Wow, Cherry, what a move.
That was a Ricardo switch. But he gets it done.
Yeah. That could have been disastrous, too, if he went a fraction of a second slower.
Yeah. That's that one done. Josh. And here's that battle then for 8th, 9th and... No, where am I looking? 7th, 8th and 9th. I'd say 10th. Rome's just having a fairly quiet race the rest of this one now.
You know, Cherry up onto the podium position, making his point that maybe he deserves to be up in F1 again. Keep doing that the rest of the season, he might just get that promotion back to where he was last.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it would have been in F1 for a reason. It's just rediscover, show people what that reason is.
Gaming Central, Lewis 11004. He seems to be very quick but inconsistent. We know that's you, Lewis. Come on.
So, Josh, Tom, and Super Guy. Let's go from Super Guy's point of view. Josh does have a lot older mediums though. So Tom is inventive. It's just blast. So those old mediums obviously not hurting him too much.
Huh. What was I gonna say? Speaking of favorites, a car we haven't called on having a very quiet race that is a possible favorite is Yuki. He's in 6th with a quiet run.
He has, you're right. He's not sort of stood out, but he's there. Not some solid points. You don't have to win every race.
Yeah.
There's quite a few that could be interested in it. Which is good, that's what you want to see. You don't want to watch sort of 1 or 2 people that are just running away with it. We have a good tight grid, and by the look of it, we're going to have lots of battling on track most of the season. Everyone's about the same pace.
Oh yeah, I never made the announcement I said I was going to make.
Oh yeah, he didn't. Well, now seems as good a time as any.
Well, for everybody in F2, I announced it yesterday on the F4 stream, but I will be donating $5 for every different winner this season. So this grid is looking like it. I'll be donating a lot of money this season.
What's the cause you'll be donating that to, Matt?
The usual, it's breast cancer.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's what we like to hear. A concern close to everyone's heart, I'm sure. So, but it's
yes,
much appreciated.
And that's why I sometimes root for the Force Indias while trying to be unbiased, because they have the breast cancer ribbon on the nose of their car.
Yeah. Yeah.
That fish.
Yeah. Oh, all that. So it was Danny's overtaken throw. I thought he might. He was on the softer tyres, but he's gone past. I missed that one. So Rome is out the points now, sadly. Oh no, I say that, but Danny has got a lot of penalties, so he may well get back up in there. But interestingly, Cherry, having got past Ollie, hasn't really pulled a gap, so if he wants that third, he's going to have to try and extend this, which isn't easy when Ollie's got DRS.
Yeah. And Ollie has triple the battery that Cherry has, so he must be saving up to make one final run.
Yeah. See how everyone's done then on the details. Position change. So yeah, so Gamer Paco was on pole. He's dropped down a few places, but it's a good turnout actually. For qualifying on the Super Softs, to be holding a solid 5th place is good. He kept those running quite well. I don't think you could nurse them as long as he did. But he might be one to watch out for then as well.
Yeah, I never even heard of him before we came on to the stream today. And, you know, he won pole. We didn't know anything about him, so it was a surprise, really. But now, you know, he's won the launch. Oh, Tom lagged out. That hotel Wi-Fi.
It did well. Maybe he's running through his data limit.
Oh, if Rome could catch 6 seconds before he gets back, Rome's back in the points.
Yeah, so Ollie's keeping Cherry honest. He's not... So who else we've got? We've got Josh and Super Guy looking fairly close. They are indeed down the main straight. Super Guy's got a good run. DRS open. Drives past him.
So 4.5 laps to go.
And Tom's Wi-Fi's lagged out again. Alright, so who's improved the most since quali then? Let's have a look. Actually not that much in the way of movement. I mean, Super Guy's up 6 places, that's the most. Everyone else are up 3, up 5.
Oh, there goes Ollie. Cherry needs to be careful, making 2 moves on the straight there. But defends it nicely. Danny had another penalty.
So it does look like Frome is going to get there. Yes, there he goes. Frome gets back into 10th. Unlucky that for Tom.
Possibly 9th.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Josh just got a penalty.
No, he's got
as well,
5 seconds though.
Oh, he has. He's got his speeding penalty, hasn't he?
Yeah. All right, DRS for Ali again.
Yeah.
Cherry goes defensive.
Knocks up a bit.
Lock up from Cherry,
Yeah,
but he defends it well.
Just having a look. Oogie is catching up to Gamer Paco as well, so the other McLaren driver looking like he wants that 5th place. Again, they both started on the Super Soft, so they're on the same strategy, those two.
Yeah. Actually, just think where Frome would actually be if he didn't get the 5-second penalty for speeding and he got double stacked.
Yeah.
Be at least 7th, 8th.
Yeah, he's just sandbagging, isn't he? Really, that's what he's going to try to make the season exciting for us, I'm sure.
He's just driving one-handed while he's vaping. That's all.
It's a good long straight here, actually, for that. So I'm sure he's had a vape or two down that straight. Yeah.
So as they come to the line here, there'll be 3 laps to go.
Yeah. Ollie's looking very close now. Again, doesn't need to do too much. Cherry has got a penalty, but he'll want to beat him on track, even if he knows about the penalty.
Yeah.
There's a pride thing at stake, isn't there? Yeah, Cherry defends it nicely, goes a little deeper, but covers that off. And Ollie may have to try something a little different. That's that. Oogie also, he's just behind Gamer. So.
Oh wow. Ali actually just picked up his first warning of the race last lap, so he's had a clean sheet, really.
Just Tim Post put a comment in the chat there with, again, a different name. We really need a rule that everyone has to have the same name, so we know who's talking on the chat. Yeah, Oh, wow. Well, Ollie's just taken out the 150 sign.
Yeah, who needs a sign?
Yeah, who needs that? Yeah. That's not where the break
Find
point
your
is
own
anyway.
breaking point. Oh! I don't think any damage. He did run into the back of Cherry, but no damage, it appears.
No, he's going to try and want to get a good run up here. Cherry will go defensive again, you'd imagine. No, is that really? Oh, he's got a good run this time. Moves it around a bit. He's going to get squeezed into the wall. Can he find his break point from that side of the track, though? Yes,
He gets it done. 2 laps to go.
And Oogie stays behind Gamer.
Did I say Tom lagged out again? Well,
Yeah.
Cherry with a dive
Cherry
and a half right there.
for it. Well done by Ollie. Just lets Cherry go underneath him and comes back. Who's that out in Sector 1? That looks like Danny.
Danny?
Yeah, he's facing the wrong way. Back to this battle then between Ollie and Cherry. Again, mostly for pride, unless all the battling Ollie picks up a penalty. But...
Yeah. Well, Ollie only has 1 warning, and Cherry has a full-on penalty with a couple more warnings, so...
Ah, these two are close. They'll be sick of the sight of each other by the end of it.
Alright, QPR has started the last lap of the race.
Yeah. Try to make sure to remember that he's coming across the line. Depending on how this one goes, we may just have to celebrate it by like a radio link.
Yellow sector 2 could be Danny again.
Yeah, it'll Danny again. We're going to this one though because Cherry's got to go around the outside of Ollie. And he gets it this time, so that's nicely done. That's what you want to do at the start of the lap. Oogie also looking very close to Gamer, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Ollie's not there. Oogie can't get past Gamer, so he's going to possibly two. It's about the only time it's worth having a dive into the last corner, isn't it?
Yeah. The final corner. Dive and take out 6 people.
Yeah. And a little bonus
Danny
there
pits for fresh tires.
I'll say a little bonus there for Nick Pine as he isn't. Whoa, that was very close there from Ollie and Cherry. Ooh,
Yeah, Cherry locked up.
Yeah.
And Ollie has the DRS too, so bye-bye.
Yeah, if I can sector 1 is...
QPR is heading into the final corner now.
Danny seems to come out on the wet tyres for some reason. But despite that,
here it comes.
QPR beasts then coming across the line.
QPR ends last season with a win and starts this season with a win. Jacotex solid second. Ollie will get third regardless because Cherry has a penalty. Cherry might fall to 5th because I think Paco is penalty free.
Yeah, he is, and Oogie as well.
Oh, Oogie.
So
yeah, Oogie's always penalty free.
Cherry down to 6th, yeah. Super Guy comes across
Super Guy in 7th. Josh in 8th. Fro. Oh, yeah, From got the unserved stop go.
Oh, yes.
He barely beats Fletcher out for 9th.
Yeah.
But Fletcher will get a point in his debut.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch Danny.
Danny's on the wet tires because that's interesting.
Oh, why would you not? Let's watch Nick Pine then come across the line. I've not watched Nick really today, apart from qualifying, and it didn't go well for him. So.
And that went well, yeah.
So we're just watching across the line, and then let's go back to our race winner,
he's drifting.
Who's getting a nice shove then from Jacotex.
Alright, so QPR, Jacotex, and Ali. I will invite to the chat.
Yeah, excellent.
So, Jake attacks.
And Danny retires, and that finishes off the race there.
QPR. What's the last one? Ali?
Ollie, yeah.
That's TTG underscore Ali, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, because there's like 3 different. Alright.
Oh my god. Hello?
Good evening.
You have no idea how much I'm sweating after that.
Yeah, they were saying in the chat that you really wanted that podium.
Yeah. That was probably the most intense battle I've ever had. Whew. Can you invite Cherry anyway? Just...
Sure.
Whew.
I'll have to search him up. I don't think he ever accepted my friend request.
I think someone
I'm
enjoyed that one.
sweating so much after that. Oh. GG QPR.
Yeah, well done, Ollie. Good job, mate.
My fight with Cherry was so long.
Yeah, it sounded pretty intense. Susan.
It was literally ping pong back forth from lap 1.
Yeah. I think he probably should have let you go in front of him so he could get the toe and be out of the 3 seconds from Greeny. No, not Greeny, Ugi. But oh well. Whatever. Just where it goes.
Yeah, we had like a little incident on the last lap where he understeered going into the triple left-hander, and I understeered as well, and I went into him side by side, and
Yeah, I heard there was a bit of a contact.
yeah.
Actually, while you guys are in here, let me send a friend request to make this easier for next week.
GG Cherry.
Yeah, what on, mate?
Sorry
It was
about
good
the
battle.
last. Yeah. Sorry about the last lap I understeered, as you do for that corner.
Yeah, it was good, aggressive, fair.
My heart was going literally from lap 1. Oof.
Gives me flashbacks to the old times.
I think this league is fine, clean again, which is the main thing, because it seemed alright that race. I don't know about behind me, but it was
I
good
bogged
from
down
us.
so much of the start.
Yeah, in fact, to be honest,
The thing is-
it looked good. There's a couple of things in the chat, just like a few incidents, but generally it was clean.
Yeah.
It was good racing. Enjoyed that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was 2 seconds behind Jay before me and Cherry started properly battling. We lost about
Yeah.
10 seconds. That
Yeah.
shows how intense it was.
Yeah.
I tried to when I first got past you the first time, because they were saying that Jay was losing time. I literally got past you. I put it into hot lap, but the DRS was just too powerful.
It's
It's
I don't
really
know how
ugly.
I was like literally I was using overtake like full revs on the straight and none for the rest of the lap. That's why I was so slow. I didn't know if I was holding you up or not, but I was literally while I was holding you up so I could just defend into turn 1.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I don't think Jay's coming, so.
No.
If he has a mic.
Oh, he hasn't.
Ah.
That'll be why then. Did you want to get started then, Matt?
Alright, so QPR, you ended last season with a victory in Abu Dhabi, and you carried the momentum over to your victory today. How did the race pan out for you today?
Well, it started quite well. I think I gained position on the first lap, and then Paco and Josh had a little collision on the exit of turn 2. I think it was on lap 3 or something. So I went up the inside of Paco, got P1, and then just kind of pushed like that, pushed from then on. Jay, you know, he had some really good pace. He pushed me all the way the whole race. The gap was 3 seconds for the whole of the first stint, and for quite a lot of the second. So yeah, it was difficult, but an intense race. So it was good fun.
Yeah, you seem like you had a good start. Getting through the guys that started on the super softs. Was that sort of what you thought was key with starting on the softs? You didn't want to get held up behind them too long.
Definitely, yeah. Because when the supers go, you know, around lap 7 or 8, they just lose pace. Like the drivers just lose pace so much who were on them. Didn't want to get caught up behind them.
Yeah.
So I knew it was pretty crucial making the move early to get that gap on Jay, who I knew was fast from practice. So yeah, it's pretty crucial.
All right, we'll move on to Ali.
Yep.
So, remember for last season when I did comms for a couple races, you probably had one of the worst lucks in F2.
Yeah.
How much does this podium mean to you to start the season?
Well, it's good starting off on a high, really. But I had one podium last season, but I had some pace, but it wasn't truly deserved because the other guys had pens around me. But that was one of my only clean races, and this has probably been my first proper clean race in ages. But I didn't qualify well because I made a mistake on my super soft lap, which I think would have put me pole. But thank God I crashed because it put me on a better strategy.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. Symbol clicked right over to you. He's like, "Let's see how he's doing," and right into the wall.
In the wall. I was trying to attack it because I wanted to get a good lap and beat up Josh's lap because about 0.9 a second up on my lap, so it would have given me about 25.8. So I just wanted to make sure I got that lap in, but then I didn't realise the strategy, so I guess I was lucky in a way.
Yeah. Did you know at the end then that Cherry had a penalty, and you wanted to get done on
No,
track?
I had no clue. I wasn't even bothered about penalties. I think it was Bahrain. I got two
I
warnings
hope you had
from.
a penalty.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So yeah, I didn't have any penalties, but I got two warnings from avoiding collisions and that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's normally the way
Yeah,
you
you
get the
didn't get-
penalties around here, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if I got you a pen or not, but if I did, my bad. Yeah, I had a really good double overtake into turn 1 on Josh and Renault, I think. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Yeah, we saw that one. Yeah, I think we got it from. It might be
Yeah.
from Cherry's view actually. So from
Yeah, I
behind,
found it
you
really
could-
hard to get by them, like right at the first, because see the tyres were really quick in that, and they're just staying behind them and then waiting for their tyres to die.
Yeah, because in fact up the hill then up into turn 4, Cherry had a double overtake on the pair of them as well. So that was a great move.
Oh. And lucky for the Renaults getting double overtaked in one corner, 2 corners actually. Must be quite embarrassing. But I wasn't expecting Cherry to get through that quick, so.
Alright, well, we'll move on to Cherry, who dropped down to Division 2 after last season being in Division 1. With finishing 5th today, are you trying to make a statement to be placed back in F1, or are you just trying to do you this season?
Well, of course the aim is to be as high up as possible, but I can't agree with enough that it's a performance-based league F1, and to be honest, I didn't do as well as I should have last season. And some tracks I had the pace, but unlucky incidents and stuff myself as well that maybe was my fault. But I mean, I think it's a breath of fresh air just to come down to F2 and put my mind to it. I think a bit like Lickle.
Yeah, it worked out well for him. He came down, won a race, went back up, and he's been doing well since.
Yeah. I don't think I'm as quick as Lickle, but hopefully. It's only the first race, we've got a lot more to go.
Oh yeah, long season this season. We have
Yeah,
14
definitely.
races.
And judging by that one tonight, I think there's going to be lots of that kind of battle. I don't think anyone's going to have a quiet season this season by the look of it.
Yeah, there's a lot in the strong grid. I thought Bahrain was probably one of my weaker tracks on the calendar, so I'm happy to kind of get it out of the way early, because I really enjoy the calendar, but we'll have to see how the rest of it goes. Anything can happen.
Yep.
Exactly.
Remove Monaco.
I agree.
Yeah.
My pad doesn't agree with that.
Yeah, I might be sick
Exactly.
that weekend.
That's where Louis will be in the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna have issues. I'll be just driving around at 50% trying to keep it out of the wall, get like a scrounger P9 when everyone else has crashed.
Congrats though, Ollie.
Can't wait.
Louis,
As long as
good
it
race.
doesn't go full wet, that's what you don't want.
Oh yeah.
God
Yeah,
help me,
exactly.
medium traction would go back right on.
Right.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Louis though
Yeah.
on his win. Mad teammate and dominated, I think. To be honest, didn't bottle quali. I did, and to be honest, got the lead and just ran away from it. Well done.
Thanks, Cam. Yeah, well done, Ollie and Cam as well.
Cheers.
Drives,
Yeah.
guys. Cheers for commentating.
Yeah, well done.
Simo and Demon as well. Cheers,
No,
guys.
no problem. Thanks for having us, and I suppose we'll see everyone next week then at Brazil. I might as well end that stream there. Congratulations to the podium again. And indeed, everyone that scored points today. It was a good race. Got a lot of battling in the midfield as well, so I think everyone's earned that one. So yeah, we'll see you same time next week at Brazil. Until
Thank
then,
you very much.
see ya.
Thanks. See you guys. Cheers.
Yeah.